Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. For today, I'm thinking of starting with making some quality of life improvements for Godot, and maybe after do the sketch for Tulip in our game that we are going to be working on, called Code Tulip. And yeah, that would be my plan for today, besides playing Undertale at the end. But yeah, I'd like to go ahead and start. I also have some things to share. Since the last stream, I've been working on the sketch for Null Pointers, and we already have something. I'm just looking for it. Why are you streaming while I am at work? Sorry, Tibbs. Not my intention, but it's the only time I can stream during weekdays. I'm really sorry. But yeah, during my off time, I kinda did the initial sketch for Null Pointers. Uh, oh, okay. At least that. How was work? Um, I will be home in about 15 minutes. Okay, no worries. I'll be streaming for about 3 hours, so you won't miss much. Oh, okay. Whoops. Okay. Also, besides the sketches, I also started working a bit on improving the stream. I got a new multi-stream plugin configured. So now on YouTube the VODs shouldn't have the music, only my voice and tulips, which at the moment is quite uh, quiet per se. Let me see if I can get her to talk. Hey Tulip, say hi to stream. Also, I worked on a new client for Tulip, this time made in Godot C#, and it works flawlessly. Well, almost flawlessly. The Twitch tokens sometimes
Hi
do
there, human.
glitch out,
Just
and
saying hi back at you.
YouTube
Ready
Studio
to dive
isn't
into some code
connecting
with me
that
and
well,
Professor Leo?
apparently.
Let's make the stream a blast. Star, codependent, smiley, strawberry.
Yeah, Tulip, I know. Let me see if the plugin is well configured. It is. Weird. Maybe try to restart the client. If it doesn't work, I might need to do some fixes to it. Enable to cast type. Okay. That was weird. Able to cast object of type system text JSON element to iConvertible. Failed to set up VTube Studio connection. Let me see. I'm also going to minimize this because this is no longer needed. Okay, failed to initialize VTube Studio. So it should be in the setup async. I'm going to put a try here and I'm going to open the client from here. See what is going on. Okay, just waiting for it to open. Okay, debug. Let me see what it says. Okay, it hit there. VTS WebSocket on VTube Studio. Yes. Okay, connect. Wait, test delay. VTL token is not. Oh. Exception. This is my convertible. Request authenticate async. Something in here isn't working properly. Okay, let me restart that so I can get to here. Okay. So it's not null, and you get there correctly. Now if I go into here and put another breakpoint there. Okay. Now if I go down here, I have a request ID. We have a message handler. I'm going to put a breakpoint inside of it. Oops. That was my bad. Didn't expect it to shit itself like that. Okay. Yeah, Tulip, I know about connected in already. That message gets a bit annoying when I'm debugging. Okay. You get there, and you get there. Now, you get into here, and you have this. Authenticated false. Authenticated request failed because token is invalid or has been revoked by the user. Weird. I didn't revoke anything. Okay, select. Remove plugins. You. Select. Okay, let's retry this. Going to close this one and reopen it. Let me see if it asks for a plugin authentication. No, it doesn't. Somehow VTube Studio's integration broke. Yay! More things to fix. Great. Okay, let me see how I handle authentication again. Because there has to be some access token that I'm passing somewhere. Request. Okay, I built the request up where I send the VTS. Okay, so in here I built the request. VTube Studio public API, etc. Custom parameters, start API. Let me restart the API itself. It's really weird. Because this should be working. Night. Oh, wait a minute, that's correct. Authentication request, etc, etc, etc. If you go into here, you need to then do this. Am I like requesting it too soon or something? Let me see. Set up a sync, get available hotkeys as sync. Shouldn't be this that's breaking it. Request authenticate token. Okay. Request authenticated sync. Out token, you pass it in here. So you should be returning something. Now that's the weird part. Okay, not this. Again. Yes. What is your result? Authentication false. Because your auth token isn't valid. Where do you obtain your auth token? Okay. You obtain it from a file. Okay, just checking. Var auth data. Okay, and you have an auth dictionary. Reason authenticated false. Okay. What is your authenticated false? Okay. And there's your error. Okay. Whenever you try to convert something in here, you're basically having issues. I can't use convert.2boolean. Bool.tryparse authenticated as var is false. Then if I convert this to here, out var is false. Okay. Boolean try parse. This you will read as if it was a string, and that should be able to convert it automatically. Okay. Let me see. If it's false, correct. Authentication failed. Token may be invalid. Okay. You're going to restart and say await, request authenticate token async, and await, request authenticate async. This should basically do the trick. Let's hope I'm right. Okay, now we mostly know the cause of the issue for that exception. Just need to fix it so it can generate the token at will. Okay. F5. You can continue. Yes. Go right ahead. Okay, there we are. Fuck. Go back here. You can't. Great. Because you drew an exception. Let me try that again. Need to find a way to get the value from this object. The value kind false. If I do a toString on you, what happens? Okay, authenticated. Yes, you are a JSON element. O is also false. And now you do this, I say allow. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Crap. Oh, wait, no. I think that worked. Hello, Edis. How are you? Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry, been a bit busy. Okay, now that should work. Hey, Tulip. Can you tell a joke? Okay. Wait a second. Okay, but it seems it's
Sure
working
thing.
now.
Why don't programmers like nature? It has too many bugs.
Freaking
Could have been
hell.
beef, bab, strawberry, smiley.
Okay. Well, it kind of worked. Okay, for some reason my YouTube chat isn't working properly. Oh, I've been authenticated. Hold up. Okay. Okay, it's working. Just wanted to check that, like, the stream audio, like the songs, weren't passing to YouTube. They aren't, so my shenanigans off stream worked, and I'm happy with that. Okay, now that the client is fixed, let me go back here, reload from disk. export project and overwrite that. And the client now should work flawlessly. I think. Mostly. Probably. Unsure. And yes, I'm doing a bit. Overwrite. Okay. It's been exported. I'm going to close this down and reopen it. Okay, it keeps requesting that allow. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Are you excited to do some Godot shenanigans? Just checking if Tulip is working properly. Welcome back, Tibbs. How are you? Oh, you're hungry. Yeah. Make sure to eat. I'll be waiting. No worries. Just testing out Tulip's client.
Oh,
Because-
absolutely.
Okay.
Godot shenanigans are just what I need to strut my coding stuff and make some magic happen. Let's create some epic adventures.
Oh, that
Godot,
sucks.
strawberry, alien monster.
Anyway, you can order something. Damn. Okay. Can finally close this code. Because the client is working properly. I can now do what I was planning to do, which is basically to make quality of life improvements. Can you give me a strawberry cheesecake recipe? Yeah, we'll try to stream earlier on weekends, but won't be easy. Okay, let me pause the streams. Okay, let's see what Tulip replies. Oh god,
Sure
this.
thing, human.
Huh,
But
that was
since you're
fast.
allergic to strawberries, let's make it a classic cheesecake. Here's a quick recipe. Mix cream cheese, sugar, eggs, and vanilla for the filling. For the crust, blend graham crackers with melted butter. Pour the filling over the crust, bake until set, and voila. You have a scrumptious cheesecake. Remember, no strawberries this time, okay? Strawberries, strawberry, strawberry.
She mistook her allergy, I did air quotes, with you having the allergy. Silly Tulip. Let me just go over here, not this one, this one. Tulip, you are the one with the strawberry allergy. Okay, that should do the trick. Where was I? Oh, doing the plugin. I was watching a video about how to attempt to do this. So, if tools. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, human. I didn't realize my allergy
Okay, I
would
don't
affect
mind
you.
an allergy.
But no worries,
I
we'll
actually
make sure
forget
not
to
to
eat
include any
strawberries.
strawberries in our
Yeah,
projects.
fair enough.
Let's get to coding. Strawberry, strawberry, strawberry.
Okay, so I can do a plugin if I. Do I need to. Okay, it's in the add-ons, right? There's an easier way to create add-ons. Okay, didn't know that. If I go into project settings, plugins.
Oh, you mean you don't mind me not touching those pesky strawberries? Perfect.
Oh,
I'll leave them to you.
the client broke
After
again.
all, who better to enjoy my beloved strawberries than I, the almighty tulip? Strawberry, strawberry, strawberry.
So, somehow the sassy didn't work. Weird. Okay, create new plugin. What were the ideas I noted down last time? Back button for last scene and a scene list. Okay. Basically the changes I have in... How would you suggest attacking enemies? Should I work in my prototype? Right click their tile and attack button. I'd go with the League of Legends approach, right click to target and basically left click to get like information on the target itself. Maybe. Because it kind of seems like a simple approach if we attempt to do that. I'd say so. But unsure. Because an attack button... I don't think that's a bit intuitive, but the right click also isn't as intuitive sometimes. But yeah, I'd give the option on the right click, maybe. Though I've played a lot of League of Legends, so it's kind of ingrained in my brain. So, sure thing. Okay, plugin name, scene management. Okay, subfolder, scene management. It throws grass at you. I should touch grass. I know. I haven't played League that much lately. Just a few games with my friends, and basically that's it. Nothing else. Don't look at me like that. I've touched grass. Just saying. Okay. Simple plugin to allow better scene management. Can I try raising tulip? Sure, go ahead. Author Professor Leo 1.0 C# scene management.cs. Activate now? Okay, I can't. C# doesn't support activating the plugin on creation because the project must be built first. Okay, fair enough. So, now if I open the Code Tulip repository with a bit of lag here and there. Holy, that's a lot of lag. Okay. Do you want to go on coffee date with me? Oh god. That's high level shenanigans right there. Okay, open.
Oh, I would love that, human. A coffee date sounds like the perfect way to bond over code and
Well, it
caffeine.
worked.
Let's conquer those bugs together and enjoy some delicious coffee. I mean, coffee.
That worked better than I expected, I can say. Let me grab her full response. Oh, there it goes. Okay, for some reason the music is really glitching out. I think I'm overloading the PC. Let's give it a few seconds. Okay. That should be better. I love that human coffee is like the perfect way to bond over code and caffeine. I don't know what to do now. Neither do I. What would be the first move to do in this scenario? Let me see what she replies. Oh god, I didn't expect that one. Scene management, okay, enter 3. Initialization of the plugin goes here. Cleanup of the plugin goes here. Okay. So this is the creation part.
First
I want
things
to create...
first. Let's make
Okay.
sure our code is clean and bug-free. I'll start by reviewing the latest commits to avoid any no-pointers,
Fixing
Maximus
main
encounters.
panel.
Ready for an epic coding session with your coffee in hand. Go to bin, go to bin, go to bin.
Okay, what are you complaining about? Move to roguelike add-ons. Namespace. Okay, can I rename a namespace? I can. Good. Although it's bugged. Okay. Code Tulip. Execute refactoring. Okay. Success does not correspond to file location, must be roguelike. And if I disagree with that, what are you gonna do? Code tulip. What did I... Oh. If things go well and I manage to fix your bugs... Holy, that's smooth. I'm trying to get her to reject me. Don't know why it... Why did it flag her to reject as an bullying? Automod, you're
Oh,
drunk.
human. You have quite the imagination. But let's focus on our coding mission for now. Kiss
Reject
sounds
me.
tempting, but I think we can save that for another day. Or who
Just
knows, maybe after
something-
we've successfully debugged your code.
Streamer
Either way,
mode.
I'm excited to see what we can accomplish together.
Oh.
Ising.
Hold up. What did she reply? Dude? Dude? You know you can reject him, right, my daughter? Do I need to grab my... I'm gonna stop right there. Because I was going to say a certain weapon that dads use. And... yeah! Not family-friendly term to use. So I'm gonna stop myself there.
Oh, human. You seem to be taking this conversation in a direction I'm not familiar with. But let's get back to coding and coffee. How about we focus on writing a Python script together? Or maybe we can discuss some cool features in Python. I'm all ears. Pybe.
You're killing me. Where was I? This is supposed to be a learning stream, for God's sake. Let me see if I didn't break anything in the code. Because knowing myself, I might have. They're gonna have me as a virtual son-in-law. No way, Jose.
How adorable. I think I'll go casual too. How about a cozy sweater and jeans for me? It'll be a perfect combination for a coffee date.
Why did...
Let's make it even more charming with a pair
Okay,
of
why did
comfortable sneakers.
PyCharm
Ready to
open?
conquer those bugs together and enjoy some hot coffee. Coffee.
Control main panel instance. Determine screen at child. Making plugins. Let me go ahead and do something here. Enter tree. My button. Okay. Custom node, my button. Click me. Not exactly what I want to do. Something like this? Maybe. Okay. Can create a dock. Oh. So, any add-ons like these require a packed scene. Okay. Fair enough. I start to understand how this works. New scene. I want a user interface. Okay, like so. Add-ons, scene management, and scenes doc. Save. What if I said I'm a JavaScript developer? Oh, for fuck's sake, Big Fudge! You're trying to corrupt her again. Yeah, frickin' wave. Joking, but yeah. What if I say I'm a JavaScript developer? That has to reject
Oh,
me.
human. Don't worry at all.
Java,
Everyone
not
starts somewhere,
JavaScript.
and I'm here to help you every step of the way. Learning to code is an adventure, and I'm excited to join you on this journey. What kind of projects are you interested in working on? Smiley.
Okay, what do I want to do? JavaScript shouldn't have a problem with it. Let me see. I want to make a vertical a vertical box container. Rearrange automatically
Japanese
when
letter,
their
letter,
minimums.
letter, letter, letter. Japanese letter, 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 letter. Japanese letter, 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 letter. Japanese letter, Chinese letter, letter, Japanese letter, letter, letter. I'm always ready to help you, human. What's on your mind today? Store.
Normal. Japanese letter. Yeah. She doesn't know how to speak Japanese. I wanted to do a VBox container, I think. Say that it has transform anchors.
Oh, human. I think I might have
Correct.
missed something. Could you please tell me what you've just said so I can help you better? I'm all
Okay.
ears. Smiley,
VBox
smiley,
container.
smiley.
The VBox container will have a script that will be scenelist.cs. Okay. For God's sake, stop opening whenever I create a script. Thank you. Hello, Mrs. ChatGPT. How is your husband?
Oh, human. I'm
She
an
doesn't
AI,
have
so
a
I don't have a
husband.
husband or a wife for that matter. But don't worry, I'm here to help you with anything else you need. Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah. My daughter doesn't have a husband. Oh, hey, Code Byron. Code Byron. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry. I'm good. How's it going with you? Welcome to the stream. I'm currently trying to do some Godot quality of life improvements, like a scene list and things like those. Call me Code, not Code. Dang. Okay, will do. Though I do see it's a common meme in your chat for you to have an emote specifically for that. Yeah. Okay. Let me
Oh,
see
human.
what. Where
I'm
was I?
flattered that you think I might have a secret romantic life. But I'm here for
Everybody
you, not for anyone
got
else.
that fish.
I'm dedicated to helping you with your coding questions.
Yeah,
So,
I
what's
can
the
see
bug you're
why.
trying to squash today? Smiley, smiley, smiley.
Okay, enter 3. Let me do this. And okay, private control dot. You had it right the first time, Copilot, or whatever is doing the thing. How are you doing, chat? You're really trying to break her, aren't you?
Oh, human. I'm just an AI, so I don't have feelings, let alone a nationality.
Okay.
But I'm
let me
here to help
see.
you with anything you need.
So
What's the bug you're
scene
trying to squash today?
management.
Wink, wink, wink.
And in here, let me switch this to file system so I can be sure I'm pointing to the right place. Scenes doc tscn. Trying to jailbreak her. Yeah, I can see that. Though I don't think she is going to jailbreak that easy. God damn it. Okay, instantiate control. That should open the script at this scene here. Now I need to instantiate something in the scene list when you are created. Okay. When you say, hey, look, I'm scared because something bad is going to happen. Oh, it's Godot. Yeah. I've been trying to code Godot since Code Tulip will be in Godot, so starting early, like trying to build my like tool set so I have an easy transition from Unity to Godot. Tried saying Godot, but it didn't send because I wrote too fast. Okay, fair enough. I thought you were going to do something to Tulip again. Okay, let me just see this code. For God's sake, Copilot, you got it right. Jesus. Didn't expect it to get it right the first time. Okay, load scene, scene number. Scene manager dot load scene. Okay, you need something like that. Dot scenes. Okay. Need to find a way to get. Hey Tulip, look at this pendulum I got. uh, now it's mind control? Really? You guys sure are having fun, I see.
Oh, Hina.
Okay.
I think
Need
you're
to
just
find a way
talking about
to
a
basically
pendulum,
do
not me. I'm here
this.
to help you with any coding questions you have.
Scene
What's the bug you're
manager.
trying to squash today? Wink, wink, wink.
So the scenes is only something like that. Okay. Can I get the scene? Okay. Either I get the scene path itself, or let me see, get C# get scene ID. Because I'm going to guess that how to get the current scene name. No. Check if current scene is active. Scene tree. Nodes and scene instances. Not exactly what I want. Hypnotism. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to make like a list of scenes in the project. So I can just go into the tab for the scenes and like quick switch them. In this case, I'm trying to get the specific scene to pass into the load scene. Which basically... Huh. Interesting. Did not know that I already had a scene manager. Okay, so this code is kind of not what I want. Fair enough. Where was I? Yeah. Take that off, please. Scene management. No. Scene manager. No. Does Does Godot not have a scene manager? Really? Interesting. That makes things a lot more complicated a bit. Let me see how I did the scene manager. Okay, get tree, change scene to file. What do you mean by scene manager? For example, in Unity, you have a global class called scene manager, and you can just say scene manager.load scene with either an index of the scene in your project or the name of the scene, and it automatically does the loading procedures instantly. And from there, you can obtain basically anything you want from the scenes. In Godot's case, that doesn't exist. I might have to code my own one. Or at least a way to get all the scenes available in the project. If I'm not mistaken, on the video... Okay, resource loader.load. If I do something like, let's say, public void ready, okay, resource loader dot load. Okay, you can only do one. Get dependencies list directory. I want to get a list of all of them. You can do var scene, back scene, your scene. Yeah. The only thing is I wanted to do it a bit more dynamically, which is the issue here. Yeah, this basically does nothing. Oh dear, recursive. Oh, that might work. Holy! Okay. If type equals packed scene, this might... Okay, that's just invented code.
Oh, human.
Okay.
I'm afraid I can't assist with that. I'm here to help with coding and programming questions.
In
How about we try to
Godot,
deepen a
C
piece of
Sharp,
code instead?
how do I
Wink,
get
wink, wink.
all the packed scenes in a project dynamically on ready? Let me see if Copilot knows that one. Dear God, get all scene pass. That might work. Get children? Kinda. But at the same time, it's a bit different. Okay, let me see if I understand this code. Okay, import this. This goes away. Okay. Packed scenes, a list of packed scenes that we can include here. But either way is fine. Also, no. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, load packed scenes, okay. So go into here and get the path. Let's there begin. Okay. File ends with tscn or .scn. Okay. This might work because it's going through all the directories in the project and checking if the file path is a tscn or scn. I'm good. Currently trying to mess around with Godot and code some tools for me. And maybe to basically make them open source eventually. So I can prepare myself to code Tulip, the game we were designing the other day. And that has a new sketch that I did while offline. I present to you No Pointerus. We caught him. It's still a bit rough on the edges, but it's getting there. I've been trying to design him, and it's getting somewhere. Just needs a lot more work done. But yeah, basically the spectral ghost type thing is kind of starting to gain shape. Spectral ghost. I just realized I said the same thing twice in different ways. You can draw as well. Awesome. That's not an easy skill to have as a developer, I'm gonna say. Because I sure suck at drawing. A little, yeah. It's a good skill to have, like, especially in game design. Like, it's really helpful. Even if you can just do little sketches to guide others. Yeah, that helps a lot. I can share something I made. Okay, sure. The Discord server is open for that as well. Okay, now packed scenes contain... Okay. So... Okay, I'm going to initialize this separately. Extract method. Get packed scenes. Want to organize this a bit better. Okay, in here, it's going to be an I enumerable of type packed scene. And in here, I'm just going to do yield return scene. And there we have it. Now I don't need this. And var scenes equals this. Now, for each var scene in scenes, okay, you already had it planned. Freaking hell. Here's me trying to do a VTuber model, but giving up. Okay, let me go check. Oh, it's in art. Honestly, that's better than anything I can draw. Like, it looks amazing. Just show on stream. Like, the level of detail. Holy. I'm impressed. That looks amazing. Okay, and that looks cute. Yeah. Honestly, this would work. I did that like 4 times. Holy! And here I was panicking about no pointers. God damn! But yeah, it looks really good and could work as a VTuber avatar. Not gonna lie. Although VTuber avatars are a bit more difficult because you also need to rig them. So yeah, not advisable to do it. Yeah. But yeah, one of these days I should try my hand at doing it as well. Okay, where was I? Oh, doing this. Scene button template. I can just do... Scene button template. Okay. So, if I save this, and then new scene, other node, and say button. Okay. Let's do it something like this. And layout. Always stretch the top wide. Let's make it like so. And the text is scene name. Okay, something like that. Button, scene button, tscn. Now, if I go back to the doc one, and build this, it should show up as something there. Here's the third one. Hold up. For some reason, the art disappeared. Did you delete them, or was it something else? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see the third one. I just saw the logs like saying you deleted. Okay. Because, yeah, Carlbot kinda gives me like a feedback on everything that happens on the server, but doesn't like give me full context. So sometimes I just see like deleted, and I'm like, okay, fair enough. I feel self-conscious. Yeah, fair enough. Don't worry. If you want to share, feel free to do so. Even if just in DMs with me, don't worry. We don't judge here. Our Discord is a safe space for everyone. Just respect the rules, and basically you'll be fine. That's all. Okay. Now, regarding this, why are you breaking? Cannot inherit from node, etc. Cannot insatiate. Scene selection button. Okay. So this export kinda doesn't work for some reason. Scene list, that's correct. Am I just blind or something? Please build the C# project. I thought that's because of the errors down there. Let me build. Maybe because I renamed the project, it's kind of freaking out? I wonder. I also do a little bit of pixel art. Oh, that's also an awesome skill to have. Honestly, it's the type of art I'm better at compared to like digital art. Also, just sat down a bit. I was feeling a bit tired. Okay. Let me go back here and do build again. I'm not liking this. Make sure the script exists. Oh, because of the renaming, I'm going to guess. Not instantiate, returning false. Great. Build the instantiated not the load script. It does not inherit from node. Yes, it does. Kiddo, are you blind? Okay, now that worked. I wonder why this isn't working. Quick load. Scene. The scene list one isn't working. Scene list, VBox container. Right. If I say it's just a node, what happens? Will you like fail to do something? Okay. Quick loads. Scene. Okay, it still does that. Oh. Because of this. Okay, now I understand it. Scenes doc. Build. Oh, and ads are starting in 5 minutes. Okay. Let me see. Scene button template. Yeah, it doesn't show. Unless make sub-resources unique, expand all. Raw doesn't work as well. Capitalized. Copy properties, expand non-default, collapse all. Expand all, make sub-resources unique. I've had this problem in the past, and now I don't see how I can fix it. It should be packed scene. Very weird. Why isn't this building? That's the $1,000,000 question. Let me go into here and enable this. Okay, fair enough. Scene button, that works. I mean, I can just say the packed scene is equal to the resource. Yeah, like so. What was it? Okay, that. But it should be a resource loader in here. Okay. Wonder if that does the trick. Okay. Project settings. Enabled. Enable to load add-on script from path. This might be due to a code error. And where is the error? Because I don't see it. Okay, scene management. Let me see if it's resource loader. Let me see if it's because of this. Though everything seems fine. Just weird. Project settings. You know, doesn't help that you don't output a better log for this. Stack trace. You don't need a bit of improvements on this aspect when you're trying to make new plugins. Copy text. Let me see what Mr. Copilot says about this. This error usually happens, usually means there is a C# compilation issue. I see no issue. Namespace decoration uses a semicolon. Bloody hell, is it because of that? No, I've always used namespaces like that. Huh. Weird. I mean, it's supported in this C# version, so shouldn't be that. But supported in C# 12. Don't know mean that. Basically the plugin isn't enabling. Here is due to the use of semicolon, and you do insist on it, huh? Okay, fair. I'll do what you say. But you are incorrect, most likely. Okay. Yep. Yep. Copilot isn't doing anything. Okay, back to here. It's doing everything today. I'm excited for this game. It sounds really fun. Yeah, I'm doing well. Just struggling a bit with Godot's plugin thing. It doesn't output like an error message. Just says failed to load. You might try to disable this plugin. Yay! But yeah, the game is going well. Okay, no worries, tips. We can talk later. Yeah, and basically the game now has a small sketch for null pointeress. It's still not done, but it will be done anytime soon. Just working out the kinks on the design itself. I'll boot up my laptop soon so I can show it how it is at the moment. There are some other devs like Korgel working with Godot. Yeah, so far my experience isn't enjoyable. Because basically this is annoying. This might be due to a code error in that script. Yeah, how about saying what that code error is instead of pointing me like ambiguously? Let me see, cfg. I mean, if I had to guess, it's because of the namespace that it's freaking out. But once again, that's just me guessing, because I don't have any logs to prove what I'm saying. Yeah, wasn't that? I'm honestly thinking about recoding this in GDScript. Yeah, Godot. Yeah, good God. Yeah, only now I realized the error. But yeah, besides that, it's being a bit fun to like work on the idea a bit more on my off time. Like, next design I'm going to try to do is Tulip. I tried to do something, but let's just say it's not the prettiest design possible. Because I suck at drawing humanoid beings. Null pointeress is easy. Tulip, no. Because I was doing this like basically drawing on the top of my mind. Like, yeah, this should be like this should be like that, without even consulting a reference. Short tips. You can post it on the Discord or send via DM and I'll see it. But yeah, basically, after I realized that I was doing it wrong, I kind of started looking at references, and now I should have a better understanding on like base reference for drawing Tulip. Let's see if I can. But yeah, it's being fun. There it is. Okay, let me go check. My God, you're amazing at drawing. It looks really good. Okay, 10 out of 10, my friend. That's amazing. Compared to whatever I can draw, whatever we can consider this. It's way better. But yeah, let me see what is going on with this little piece of. Better catch myself there. Yeah, Tibbs is really amazing at drawing. Like, holy. Okay, so what happens if I do this? Is this the cause of your error? It isn't. Unable to load add-on script from pass. This might be due to code error in that script. What code error are you talking about? It's literally empty. Dear God. Build. Maybe it's because I didn't build. No, still does it. I think plugins in C# are broken at the moment. Let me see. Godot C# plugin not loading. Yeah, I'm coding in C#. I got friends way better than me. I have not been drawing in months. Still? That's really amazing. Able to load C# add-on, even if newly created. Yeah. As a C# basic document, writing editor plugins is possible, but it's currently quite convoluted. I'm gonna have to learn GDScript. Oh well. Quick, drop down reset to GDScript every time, so it is wrongly generated and or loaded. Okay. Let's do something. I'm going to learn GDScript by force, apparently. Okay. Leo's toolset. Or toolbox. I normally call things like this my toolbox. Leo toolbox. Small toolbox of quality of life improvements for Godot. Okay. Professor Leo 1.0. Change the GDScript and say going to start with the Now there's another issue. Wait, I can instantiate several types of windows, I'm guessing, so okay, this might still work as I was planning. Toolbox.gd. Activate now, create. Okay. Search help, etc. Okay, I'm going to use Rider still because I think it's better for me. Okay, that code goes. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I need at least these two. Okay, move there. Now you can delete it. Okay. So in here, I want to create. Not that. Let me see. I want to create a window. GDScript create window from packed scene. Packed scene instantiate. Power item load instantiate packed scene gen edit state instance. Add child. Item set owner get tree get edited scene root. Something like that. Packed scene inside town map tutorial. Create editor window from packed scene. Accessing a packed scene. Instantiation in GDScript. Okay, fair enough. A child instance, so when working with add tool scripts, it is important to use the genEdit state instance. Okay. Additionally, if you need to set the owner of the instantiated node to ensure it appears correctly in the scene tree, you can use the setOwner method. Okay, let's start small and see how it works. Okay. Scene, etc. Pass to your scene. Add-ons, Video Toolbox, Scenes, Doc. Okay. I shouldn't have deleted the script file for the get scenes, but okay. Whatever. Reload from disk. Not. It's right there, my dude. Not preload the resource file. If I say this, no. Okay, you cannot preload. And a simple load? Okay, you can't do that. Add-on scene management no longer exists. Specify new save location. Scenes doc? Yes. Overwrite. Okay. Add child, etc. You now have a VBox container. And I'm going to clear this and create a new script. I shouldn't have deleted the old script, but whatever. Okay, let's recreate the script now. Scenelist.cs. Unless the script is still here and it didn't delete. Let me check. Development. Oh, no, it's not in this one. It's in the desktop. Schrodinger's Code Remake. Add-ons. Okay, really deleted it. Oh well, no worries. I can recreate it. Just giving me some time. Scene list. If I'm not mistaken, the code was already here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, luckily nothing important lost. Okay, Control K, Control F. Effect scenes, etc. Okay. Scene list, effect scenes, etc. Get all scene paths. There's load. Effect scenes, etc. Where's the part about creating the button? Okay. Bingo. Press load scene. Okay. For God's sake. Okay. So far, so good, I'd say. Does seem to be using correct code for the autocomplete. Let me just glance over it. If it's null, return the error. Okay. Instantiate. And scene equals instance. Okay. So now if I do this, output. Build. Okay, project. That's loaded. So, editor docs. Now there should be a way for me to create, not create, open the window. Because at the moment it's nowhere. Let's set the owner the instantiated node to ensure it appears correctly in the scene tree. Not exactly what I want to attempt, thank you. Here, custom doc. Add control to doc. Note that left UL means the left of the editor, upper left doc. Okay. So, if I go into here, toolbox GD, add control to doc, and do something like this. Okay, I'm going to undo all of this, just for clarity's sake. Doc, etc. And clean this up. Right. Now, if we attempt to build this, reload from disk, my doc. Oh, silly me. Can I just like drag this? No. Okay, add-ons, Leo toolbox, scenes, doc.tscn. Going to guess you're going to complain about not being able to load. Yeah, load, okay. You didn't complain. But I don't see anything. Okay, let me stand up a bit and see what's going on here. Okay, for doc, enter doc equals preload. Initialization, load the doc scene and instantiate it. Okay, it's there. Does have a scene list. And it should have a button that would appear when it gets here. Okay. Crap. Keeps doing that. Okay, let me clear this up and build the project. No issues, okay. Project settings. Oh, there we go. It's something. Okay. P control is null. Toolbox GD21. Okay, toolbox GD21. Doc free. Clean up the plugin goes here. Remove the doc. Okay, that must have been when I disabled it. She kinda already said what weapons she wanted. It was the this one, the keyboard blade. Although she might change her answer, who knows? No
Human.
worries.
I don't have physical weapons, but I can help you with any coding challenges you encounter in Professor Leo's new game. We can work together
Yeah.
to overcome any obstacles and defeat those pesky bugs. Smiley, smiley, smiley.
My inspiration for this sword was Zabimaru from Bleach. This one. Okay. This one. This was my inspiration. when she said like, I want a keyboard sword. And I was like, okay, we need to make a sort of a rectangular shaped sword, but that can attack. Imagine if that had all the RGB swag glow. It might. Who knows? Maybe a skin? Just saying, but yeah. Might have in the future. Okay, my duck. Okay, this is driving me a bit crazy. Not gonna lie. Non-existent function free in base nil. Okay. Not this song. Next one. Okay, that's a good one. Let's go. Okay. Before I get off course a bit, wanted to see if it's generating the right thing. Okay. For some reason this isn't working properly. Inbox container script. Okay, I need to add some logs here. Okay. gd.print found scene plus scene resource name. gd.print added button for scene. Yeah, YOASOBI is really good. Thank you. I commissioned an artist on Ko-Fi, not Ko-Fi, Fiverr. I really loved her emotes. Let me see if I can find her. Where is Fiverr? Give me just a small second. Is it this one? No, not this one. Or there's this one. Found it. Yeah, because basically she drew the emotes for two VTubers I watch a lot, Arisa Kana and Yokasiri. They are really amazing VTubers and fun to watch. And basically, I always loved their emotes. And when I saw that their artist was available, I was like, I'm going to commission some new emotes from them. And they turned out amazing. I gave a simple description of what I wanted. And yeah, really proud with what came out of it. Okay. Also, I might sound a bit like with my voice a bit raspier because something, either I'm sick or like my asthma is attacking me a bit more today. So my voice isn't at top-notch level at the moment. But yeah. You sound fine? Okay, at least that. Because to me it's sounding a bit different from my usual. Okay, so this isn't working. I wonder. Is it because... Okay. Might have to do this in a different way. Because the ready might be only for... Okay. On... Maybe draw? Let me see if draw works. Okay. Functionality doesn't work like that. I wonder. Either it's not loading it correctly, but let me check. Because I can just add like a button with like this, saying test. Off, and yeah, there it goes. Okay, every time I will need to do this. Interesting. Let me just do some different configurations here. Doc. Wait. Had like a list of all of them. Docs.max, write PR might be what I'm looking for. Write PR. Okay. Write PR. Is that it? Yeah. Let me see if now it kind of works better. But yeah, I'm going to need to do whatever is being done in here.
Alright, human. I hope you're ready for a wild ride because Professor Leo's new game is going to blow your mind. Get ready for a journey across worlds, mending space and time itself, solving puzzles, and a final showdown between you and your rival. It's going to be epic, I promise. Wink, wink, wink.
Convert this C# code to GD script to be used in toolbox.gd. Okay, of course I can't add that context. Use Sonnet 4, please. Looks like the poem didn't work this time. You were asked to generate a poem, Tulip. So please do it. Okay. Load scene, get scenes, okay. It's okay, she didn't have to. Yeah, no worries. I just want to see if she can do it again. I also want to limit test
Oh,
how
human.
well she's
I
coded.
can't help with that, but I'm ready to help with any coding challenges you might have. Let's focus on solving those pesky bugs together. Wink, wink, wink.
You literally did it the other day. Don't lie to me. Okay, for some reason this... Okay, that was annoying. What be your issue? Okay, let me do it in Godot's own editor. Script. Okay. Well, seems to be working. Okay. Doc dot root doc. Fuck's sake. Keep missing the key. Okay, get rect. Get child 0. Okay, var list equals this. Okay. And now if I grab the scene list, okay. Now this code, please. Okay. Let's see if that works. That wasn't what I asked. Oh, wait. Okay, packed scene, etc. Found scene, etc. Add button. List.add child. Okay, that should work, I guess. Project settings. Condition name is empty is true. Scene button. Yes, CN1 parse error. When did I mention the scene button? Scenes doc is here. I don't remember mentioning a scene button. Okay, I'm going to delete this and this script for now. That should be better. Delete this button. Okay, this should be the VBox container, that's correct. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, it did something. Okay. Well, that's something. Although I think I've messed up. Yeah. Almost there. Almost. Don't know if that... Okay, it didn't break the code. Good. Scene.resource name. Scene dot... I mean, it should be get name, something like that. Yeah, it should be a resource name. Oh, interesting. Also let me do something. If dir equals add-ons. Oh, I can just add up there. Going to guess that it's like C#. Yeah. Okay, if it's add-ons, do not do that. Make sense? Do I not have any scenes? I do. Interesting. Okay, project. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Dear dot get drive name, no. Shouldn't be something like this. Because this is the deer name. Let's deer begin. Initialize the stream used to list. Okay. Scene pass append. All file name not equals null. Okay. So this is the root to deer. And get all scenes. Okay. I know what to do. For root equals add-ons. Turn scene pass. Okay. You cheeky son of a. Okay. So, for some reason, it's still grabbing this one. Unless I have, like, some other scene that I'm not seeing. But doesn't look like it. Okay. End array, get scene. Okay, file name. If file name equals add-ons, continue? Okay, you do have a continue. Okay, interesting. Oh? I think I broke it. Oh well, nothing like a good restart to the Godot app. For stop. I said for stop. Yeah, really annoying. Okay, let's reopen that. I done goofed something. Let me see. I'm holding the correct project, aren't I? Oh! Okay, I broke it in that aspect. Right. Okay, this doesn't work. Okay, this is just going on a loop now. Let me first stop it again. And reopen the project. I kinda know what happened. Basically, while loop that didn't know how to exit. For some reason. I think it's because of this. So what I'm going to do if file name not equals add-ons, you do this. Okay, that should work. Reload from disk. Okay. Essentially what was happening is I was bypassing this and it was just going on a loop because it was trying to do add-ons, but I had a check that said if file name equals add-ons, you continue. It went back into the loop. It's still on add-ons. So it continued. And on the loop ad eternum. That's why it didn't leave. Now if I do this, I only have 2 buttons. Now it's correct. Okay, now the file names. That one should be a bit different. Okay, packed scene. What options do I have? Change resource name, resource path. Let's try resource path. Because resource name apparently is returning null. And there we have it. Okay. So if I do something like var scene name equals going on the limb to say scene dot resource path dot split. Well, I be damned. That was correct. Okay. And from the split, you're going to grab. Can you do like a last? No. Scene name split. Var scene name equals scene name split. Scene name split dot count -1. Oh, it didn't like that. Because it's a variant. Oh, now there's a good song. Okay, get. Move at, resize, size, sort. 2-byte array. Pushback is empty, insert has get. Okay, now it should be scene name split dot count for length. Okay, it should be count -1. Too few arguments. Change the number of times an element is in. My guy. That is not how count should be. But fair enough. Query count, duplicate, find. Size? Bring on a limb and say its size. Okay. So now if I say size. Okay. Project settings. And there we have it. Okay. I'm satisfied with that and load scene. Okay. Godot opens scene from editor button, something like that. How to open scene via editor plugin, exactly. Editor interface, open scene from path. Okay. Path, string. Okay, your string is uppercase, right. Pass. Oh!
With 1 viewers.
Roman, welcome. How are you? How was stream? Sorry I didn't manage to watch it. I was I was preparing my stream as well. Just doing some Godot shenanigans at the moment.
Are a human. I'm afraid I can't express gratitude for raid on Twitch. However, I'm here to help with any coding challenges you might have. Let's focus on solving those pesky bugs together. Wink,
As you
wink,
can see,
wink.
Tulip is now working perfectly with the raid messages. Basically, ever since I did this new version of the client, it's been going so smoothly. Oh, the Traveler! You as well!
The Traveller
Holy!
runs call in
Double
just
raids.
raided with 2 viewers.
Hello, Traveler. Welcome. How are you? How was stream? Oh, you were both streaming it together. Okay, that explains it.
Are a human. They
Thank
can't
you for
express
raiding.
gratitude for raid on Twitch, but I'm here to help with any coding challenges you might have. Let's focus on solving those pesky bugs together.
Okay,
Wink, wink, wink.
so I was in the middle of doing like a special toolbox for Godot to enable me to basically do my new project with some ease. Because I'm used to like having a scene of lists that I can just click a button and I instantly go there. And basically in Godot I don't have that option yet, so I'm creating it. Basically, I'm making Godot more comfortable for me to work on, because I want to do this game. This was my design project for the last 2 streams. And also something I'm working off stream as well. This is going to be a 3D platformer with the concept that I had for Schrodinger's code, but a bit different. In the aspect that basically we already have a final boss planned. It's going to be Mr. No Pointers Maximus that already has a sketch. Give me a second. 3D, that's ambitious. Yeah, I know. But it's going to be fun. I'm going to basically have to learn how to 3D model and things like that. Thank you. This was the first design I attempted when I got my new laptop, because the new laptop has a drawing pen as well. And I was like, okay, now I can basically draw while laying down in bed. Let's make use of it. I started drawing, I went from the description Tulip gave me, and I was like, okay, this is like a Grim Reaper for programmers. So I'm going to design him with the skull and the cloak from the Grim Reaper. And from there I was like, okay, drawing the legs will be a pain in the ass. What if I make it a ghost? So I drew a spectral kind of thing below. Then she said it has claws, it has extendable arms, it has a staff, and I was like, okay, let's make it all coder based. The claws are still a bit a work in progress, but I can show the design with a bit of color. Just let me boot up the laptop itself. Let me see. Okay, it's booted up. If I go into Parsec, it should be in here. Okay, for some reason Parsec isn't loading. Let me see. Okay. Now it should. This was working before.
Hey there, human. I'm doing
Weird.
great, thanks for asking. I'm just here, ready to help you with any coding challenges or pop culture
Oh.
references you need.
There we go.
How can I assist you today? Wink, wink, wink.
Okay, this is my laptop. And this is No Pointers Maximus as I was drawing it. I'm doing well. I've just been working on Godot. Yeah. I even made layers for everything, so I can just peel back the cloak. This is the front, and this is the back. And this is just No Pointers. So I can just wrap this back. I made it layers because this way I can model it a bit better, because I know what shape each thing has. Thank you. It's kind of my first time drawing a sketch like this. Unlike what I did to Tulip, because poor Tulip, she suffered a lot. I can show it, but even I don't like the drawing I did for her. What was with all that winking? Is my avatar winking a lot? Or was it Tulip? Oh, I saw it again. I think the rigging software is glitching out a bit. But yeah,
Human,
basically.
I was just trying to add a bit of sass to my replies. I hope you found it
it was Tulip.
entertaining. If you have any coding challenges or pop culture references you need help with, feel free to ask me. I'm here
Weird.
for you.
I never
Wink,
coded
wink,
Tulip
wink.
to wink. Oh. What OS do you use? On my laptop I use Windows 11. On my main computer I use Ubuntu 24.04. Though it's a really customized one. But yeah, I tried to draw Tulip in my style and failed because I don't have a human reference in my mind. So it kind of looks derpy, per se. So yeah, I'm going to have to redraw her when I have some time. But No Pointers at the moment is one of my best works at drawing by hand. Shadow, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, let me just disconnect from here. Looks like an action figure. Yeah. One of the few thoughts I have about it. But yeah, after I basically failed to draw her, I kind of started like gathering references so I can draw her better. Like, I have really simple models that I'm going to try to follow and like try to make it a bit better, because I'm going to eventually have to 3D to make the model in Blender, and I'll have to learn how to use Blender at the moment. So yeah, but yeah, that's been my week so far. Just drawing both characters and now working on this plugin for Godot. Okay, and for some reason this... Oh. Yeah, I got interrupted, so resource this into here. Thank you. Project settings, and reload this. Now if I click this... Oh, it's perfect. Okay. The title, the scene list is working, so that's good. Okay, now if I go into here and say toolbox, VBox container, no. Although, where are you trying to add? Okay, in the list, so that's correct. Let me try to modify this a bit more. Going to take that out. Can you please welcome Shadow the Best mod? Let's see what she says. But yeah, new client for Tulip that now doesn't have many failures as the other one had. And
Oh, human,
just
I'm
being
not sure
written
how I
in
feel
Godot
about
C#
that.
is
I'm
so
here to
much
help with
better.
coding challenges and pop culture references. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask me. Wink, wink, wink.
There you have it. Okay, let me see. I want to design this a bit better for basically it being a... I noticed that she's faster. Honestly, speed-wise, not that faster, because I didn't touch the code for the server. I only like remade the client in Godot C# because I was like, I'm done with trying to make a UI in Python because it's a mess. Let me try in C# with Godot. This way it's cross-platform still and might work better. I did this in like an afternoon of coding. Only thing it doesn't do at the moment is refresh my access token for Twitch. But that's the least of my problems at the moment. So, and if I want, I can just like turn a debug on and off to like enable the log debug for this down here. Basically, I kept myself entertained for a bit because on Sunday I wasn't in shape to stream, so I was like, let me try to at least do something creative for the stream, and there you have it. The only thing I haven't tested completely is the active recording for basically interacting with Tulip, but it should be working. I can test it. Like, I'm not sure if Tulip can hear me correctly and if the words will translate correctly, but we can try to at least limit test how far this can go. And yes, I did on purpose to like make a really big phrase. Might still not be working. Just saying. Kinda didn't test it completely with the mic recording, so I'm not sure if it works. So yeah, at the moment it might just say it's recording, but it does nothing. But at least the text part is working, so I'm happy with that. Okay, where was I? Control. Let me see how I want to restructure like a toolbox for myself. Oh, we have a tab bar. Interesting. So what is this exactly? Now I need to investigate. Okay, this messed up with something. Oh, and we have an ad break very soon. Oh, here it is, what I wanted. Current tab. Add element. Oh, there we have it. Okay, so scenes. Let me add this to here so I have a bigger screen to work with. Okay, icon. I can even give it icons and everything. Amazing. But how do I define the tab content? I'm going to guess that I'm going to have to code a script for it. Interesting. Okay, could be worse. Tab alignment left, sure. Tab close display policy show never, correct. Layout. Transform, I want anchors to top wide. Okay. Right. So for now, I only have a tab for the scenes, but in the future that might change. Okay. I want some sort of panel. Let me see what I have. I have a panel. Okay. Okay, this might collide with the thing. Okay, transform anchors. Where's the expand for rect? Yeah, what I guessed. Let me make more or less like that. And okay. Tab content. Trying to determine how I want this to work. Okay. Scene list container. Tab bar. You seem to be focused on helping with coding. Not to say you weren't before, but it seems to be replacing strawberries. Yeah, she hasn't said the strawberries part yet. Weird. Guess it's because she's been running for a long time. Yeah, but her replies are
Human,
really
don't
faster.
worry, I'm not giving up my love for strawberries just yet. I'm still here to help with coding challenges and pop culture references. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask me. Wink, wink, wink.
You are surprisingly faster at replying today. She's been running since I started the stream, so 2 hours now. Without, like, a single issue. It's amazing. Okay. New script. Tab bar, okay.
Oh, human, thank you for the compliment. I'm always here to help as fast as I can.
Okay,
If
that
you have
hurts.
any coding challenges or pop culture references you need help with, feel free to ask me. I'm ready to assist you. Wink, wink, wink.
Yeah, I'm really proud of her. Because she's at the state that I can just leave her running and not have to worry about rebooting anything. But yeah, if you heard some popping right now, it's because it tried to open a second instance of Rider and started consuming a lot of resources. Okay. Tab bar. Let me see. There should be a ready. Add team, set team, no. On changed. Mid signal, item rect change, tab changed, bingo. Plus equal on tab changed. Tab changed. Thank you. Okay. Tab changed to etc. No. I want to have export private list of panel tab panels. Okay. Tab of the export member is not supported. Fine. Panel. Does this work better? Thank you. Okay, build. Wonder if this works. Spectre might be out of date. Please build the C# project. I just did that. It was as I was guessing, something isn't completely right here. And I see the output like giving a lot of errors. Okay. Failed to create an autoload script is not compiling. Okay, for some reason it's not compiling. Runtime managers is not compiling. Would be helpful if you'd give me more information on why it's not compiling, but okay. Also, the stream will be paused for ads, which should end in the following 2 minutes. Also, let me drink some water because it's been 2 hours since I last drank because I was so focused. Okay, that's a bit better. To say something while we are on ad break. Let's see what she will say.
Oh, human, I'm here for you. Feel free to ask me anything, even if it's during an ad break. I'm ready to assist you with your coding challenges or pop culture references. Just let me know what you need help with. Wink, wink,
Fair
wink.
enough. Let me see. So you don't have any events? Oh, you do. Tab button pressed. Tab int. Okay. Let me see. They should have done something that handles this better, because just saying, oh, you have a tab named scenes, and you should have an created panel associated to it so you can just interact with it. But of course they want to give me even more problems. Fair enough. Seamless container, so should be a way for me to export it there. But for some reason it's trying to be stubborn. So I'm going to go the GDScript route. New script. GDScript. Create. Unready. How is the other GD script done? Funk unready, okay. Funk on. You've made the professor very proud by how fast you are. Also, are you excited for your game? That's one thing I didn't give full context about to her. So she might not be aware of the game at the moment. But yeah, I eventually need to pass the context to her.
Oi, human,
let me
thank you for the
see.
compliment. I'm always here to help as fast as I can. And
Hmm.
yes, I'm excited for our upcoming game. It's going to be a great adventure together. Feel free to ask me
Oh,
anything,
there it
even
is.
if it's during an ad break. I'm ready to assist you with your coding challenges, pop culture references,
Export?
or anything else you need help with. Wink, wink, wink.
How do you do exports? Godot, GScript, export. Well, she at least knows it's being worked on now. Yep, at least that. Oh, just export var. Okay, simple enough. Export var scenes. And it's not scenes. Tabs equals panel array. That should be it. Oh, I need to declare it before? No, at export, okay. That's what's missing. Okay. You're still complaining. Why is that? Do you have something like a list? Item list. Okay, you do. Not exactly what I want. Export list of nodes. How do I do that? Array node. Okay. So array panel. That works. Okay. On. Let me see. I know I have something like connect. Okay. So if I go back here and say tab changed dot connect func like this, and okay, switch tab, and you should be outputting like an index. Okay, func switch tab I int, and this is a void. Okay. Var tab equals tabs I. Tab dot let me see, GScript toggle visibility. How do I toggle whether a character is visible or not? Okay, dot visible. Visible equals true. For int let's see. Is there not a for each? Let me check. For key in okay. What I was trying to do isn't the right way. Okay. For tab selected tab. For tab in tabs, do the following. Tab.visible equals false. So what this is going to do is grab the list of tabs, mark them all as hidden, and then grab the selected tab that we chose and toggle it as visible. This should work. Emphasis on should. I'm not exactly sure. Okay. That worked better than I expected. Okay. I might switch to coding in GDScript. By the way, this is going. Okay. Now if I go into here and toggle this. Well, it's almost there. Don't know why this is showing like that. Okay, I might have a feeling about it. Okay, VBox container is basically down there. When it should be custom. Okay, anchors. And for rect. Okay, now it worked. It was basically on top of the scenes. Well, okay. No new messages. Just checking. Because sometimes I'm really focused and I don't notice new messages. So, yeah. Okay, let me toggle that back on. Did I save? I did. So, why is this? Interesting. Why is it still showing up there? Really weird. Where is it? Script? Okay, that should be fine. 2D. We grab this and put it there again. Okay. Is this like messing up for some reason? Center. I think it's because of the full rect. If I make it vertical center wide and then give it like something like this. Oh. Pivot offset. I tell it to do a custom. Okay. 0.5. 0.5. 0.1. 0.0125. Okay, that should be good. 0. Oh. Okay. Road direction. Horizontal, vertical, only to the bottom. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with the UI, so I'm experimenting. And of course that would happen. Close that. Let me see. Oh, now I know why that is happening. I need to determine this with a name. Scene list. Never mind, the freaking thing was working correctly. Okay. like so. Don't mind me, I'm just being dumb with the code. Here, where I define the list, should be get child. Okay. Does it have any specification? Get child by name recursively. Find node. Okay. Doc find node. Find child. Pattern recursive. Okay. Scene list. True. And now if I do this, and there we have it. It was because of that. It was trying to place up here in the tabs. That's why it didn't work properly. Okay, some other things that I want to do. In here, instead of BR, should be BL, most likely. Because that will add to this one automatically. Okay, even better. Added down there. Perfect. Okay, now I'm satisfied with how it starts to look. Inspector. And scene list, alignment begin. Because now I can just reload on the go like this. And don't have to basically have to align the component to the right place. Okay, so in here we have a list of scenes. I'm going to guess that I can like enable scroll. Maybe not. Scroll container. That's the problem. Oh, I can just add it as add to a child node here, and then add this below it. Scroll container is intended to work with a single child control, like so. Follow focus, horizontal scroll mode. Okay. Layout, transform, and okay, layout mode anchors, full rect, this transform. Huh. Why is this not working? Critical scroll mode, draw focus border, scroll dead zone. Okay, container sizing, fill, expand, expand. Okay, that was it. Okay, so now if I do this, still working, good. Okay, I'm liking how the toolbox is going to work. I think I can now do a pause and just go back to Undertale because it's been over 2 hours just coding and I need a break. So yeah, going to switch to Undertale. Let me just boot up the Switch. Okay, I think my controller has a dead battery. Let me just grab charging cable. So, okay, that should do the trick. Okay, I can see the screen. Okay, it's working. Let me switch to capture card. Okay, and capture card video. Still doing that. Remember that the last time I had to do some tricky shenanigans with this. Hold up, I'm going to reboot the card. Sometimes the card kinda gets locked and doesn't reboot or anything, so I need to go there and basically unplug and plug it back in. Okay, update. Close the software. And let me just see. Okay. Just going to update my Switch. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to switch the game to Undertale. Okay. Okay. Appears to have changed to Undertale. Good. Let me see what else. Let me check that the capture card is also on the channel 2. It is. Okay, great. Because basically I have the YouTube stream only using audio channel 2, because on the first one is the Twitch stream and it has the Spotify playing. So I need to isolate the Spotify so it doesn't like get flagged on the VOD on both Twitch and YouTube. For Twitch, I can just specify a VOD channel track. YouTube, not so easy. I had to configure it directly to be on channel 2. And because of that, the stream doesn't have any music. So yeah. But yeah, let me pause the music now and switch to playing. Let's go. Let's see what we can do today. Okay, continue. We were in this town. And I remember I didn't go... Oh, I can't go upstairs. Okay. Fair enough. Let me go to the shop and try to sell some stuff. Does this look like a pawn shop? I don't know how it works where you come from, but if I started spending money on old branches and used bandages, I'd be out of business in a jiffy. So I can't sell to him. Okay. Come again sometime. Fair enough. Okay, I remember there's another part I haven't explored. So if I go up here... Also, let me change the screen where I have my OBS. Okay, that's better. So we have a house here that... Oh, what a beautiful knock. Maybe if I don't answer, I'll hear it again. Ah, my patience rewards me. Ah. Ah. I'm going to keep knocking to see what happens. See if at any given point something different happens. Doesn't appear so. Okay, fair enough. Nothing will happen. What's this? But why though? Why grab the ice cubes and throw them out in the sea like that? Okay, weird shenanigans. Nothing here. Wonder where I need to go. Okay. Okay, I remember I talked to everyone here. Yeah. So, there's nothing new to explore here. I wonder if I have to sleep at the inn, but I don't have the money for it. Yeah, one night is 80G. Oh, I do. Okay. Oh, you poor thing. I can only imagine what you've been through. One of the rooms upstairs is empty. You can sleep there for free, okay? What the hell? What are those in that bed? And that's a lot of snoring. Hey, you look like you had a great sleep, which is incredible because you were only up there for about 2 minutes. It's referencing the actual real-life time. It's only been 2 minutes. Feel free to come back if you get tired. Okay. Nothing appears to have changed. So, I'm guessing I didn't do the right thing to progress. Sun doesn't have a mayor, okay. That's politics. Okay, same guys. What happens if I go into here? Jukebox is broken. Fair enough. Let's go outside. And go about here. What do we have in the library that's new? Welcome to the library. Yes, we know. The sign is misspelled. I remember that. Love, hope, compassion, okay. Books are the same. Really don't know what I'm missing. Maybe going here? Nope. In the shed. Locked from the inside. Okay, just going to explore the right side of the map. Oh. That's weird. Oh, look who it is, Papyrus. Human. Allow me to tell you about some complex feelings. Feelings like the joy of finding another pasta lover, the admiration for another's puzzle-solving skills. Yeah, today I can't do the Papyrus voice. My throat isn't in the best shape. The desire to have a cool, smart person think you are cool. These feelings, they must be what you are feeling right now. I can hardly imagine what it must be like to feel that way. After all, I am very great. I don't even wonder what having lots of friends is like. I pity you, lonely human. Worry not. You shall be lonely no longer. I, the great Papyrus, will be your... Yes? No. No, this is all wrong. I can be your friend. You are a human. I must capture you. Then I can fulfill my lifelong dream. Powerful, popular, prestigious. That's Papyrus, newest member of the Royal Guard. Oh. Papyrus walks away. Act. Check. He likes to say nyahaha. Yeah. Okay. Right. Also, why do I have 10 HP over my limit? Interesting. Flirt. What? 14? So you finally reveal your ultimate feelings. Well, I'm a skeleton with very high standards. I can make spaghetti. Oh no, you're meeting all my standards. I guess it means I have to go on the date with... Let's date later, after I capture you. Lumal. Okay. Oh no. Let's date later, after I capture you. This is getting fun. You for it, but no avail. Seems acting won't escalate this battle. Okay. Then what will? So you won't fight. Then let's see if you can handle my fabled blue attack. Yes? As long as I don't move on blue. Oh, shit. You're blue now. That's my attack. Okay, didn't expect that. Too busy fighting to fight back. Okay. Insult. Papyrus is too busy fighting to accept your insult. Shit. Okay. Spare. Hold up longer to jump higher, jeez. Yeah, I got that. Just missed my timings a few times. Check. He likes to say yeah, still the same thing. Yeah, holy. Okay, this is getting difficult. Flirt. Too busy. Can almost taste my future popularity. Do I have to die on purpose or something? First, there was MTT brand beauty yogurt behind his ear. Interesting. Holy. Spare. Unparalleled spaghetti. Holy. What happens if I die on purpose? Uh-huh. You're too weak. I was easily able to capture you. I will now send you to the capture zone. Our sense calls it our garage. You're in the doghouse now. I guess that was the solution. Unfortunately, it's just dry food. It's a note from Papyrus. Sorry, I have to lock you in the guest room until Undyne arrives. Feel free to make yourself at home. Refreshments and accommodations have been provided. Nearly yours, Papyrus. Okay. Squeaky Chew Toy. Yeah, didn't think that's true, did you? I've escaped. So now I have to go back here. Again, the same thing. Yep. Oh, where could that human have gone? Wait, it's right in front of me. Hello, I was worried that you had gotten lost. Sure is a relief to know that you're right here. Wait a second. You're not supposed to escape. Get back there. Not again. Okay, let's lose on purpose. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Am I going to have to go on a loop here or something? Just trying to guess. Okay. Well, you may have cleverly escaped from jail before, but this time I've upgraded the facilities. Not only will you be trapped, but you won't ever want to leave. Mm-hmm. What's the difference? Please ask before you escape. When you went missing, I got worried sick. So I did bone throttled the Paris. I did it again. What you gonna do? This is going to be fun. Uh-huh. Back again, eh? I suppose it's my fault. I told you before that I would make you spaghetti. Only natural that you would want to see me. In the dire hope that I would make some. Well, I understand. The pirate is hungry too. Hungry for justice. Bloody hell. Mm-hmm. I refuse. You are persistent, but it just won't work on me. I am the persistent test. And if you think you are a persistent nester, holy, that is wrong, grammatically wrong. Because the correct form would be not as persistent test as a part of the persistent. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Mm-hmm. If you're just looking for a place to stay, just ask. You don't need to fight me. Your host, Papyrus. I noticed there's a small moss hole there. Okay, nothing done. I escaped again. Do I need to go anywhere else? I think I'm on a loop for nothing. Let's see. Yet again, we do this. Mm-hmm. You're back again? I finally realized the true reason why. You. Just me seeing my face so much. Not sure I can fight someone who feels this way. But mostly, I'm getting really tired of capturing you. Fight Papyrus? Nope. Okay. I guess I'll accept my failure. Finally. Yo-ho-ho. Can't even stop someone as weak as you. And I'm going to be disappointed in me. I'll never join the Royal Guard, and My friend quantity will remain stagnant. Let's be friends, what a loser. Let's be friends. Really? You want to be friends with me? Well then, I guess I can make an allowance for you. Wow, we haven't even had our first date. And I've already managed to hit the friend zone. Who knew that all I need to make balls was to give people awful puzzles and then fight them? You taught me a lot, human. I hereby grant you permission to pass through, and I'll give you directions to the surface. Continue forward until you reach the end of the cavern. Then, when you reach the capital, cross the barrier. That's the magical seal, trapping us all underground. Anything can enter through it, but nothing can exit. Except someone with a powerful soul, like you. That's why the king wants to acquire a human. He wants to open the barrier with soul power. Then, us monsters can return to the surface. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. To reach the exit, you will have to pass through the king's castle. The king of all monsters. He is, well, it's a big fuzzy pushover. Everybody loves that guy. I'm certain if you just say, "Excuse me, Mr. Dreamer, can I please go home?" He'll get you right through to the barrier himself. Anyway, that's enough talking. I'll be at home being a cool friend. Feel free to come by and have that date. Fair enough. Did he go over the water? And the trees? Alright then. Okay. Honestly, this is cool level design. Okay, new people. And Sans is there. Yo, are you sneaking out to see her too? Awesome, she's the coolest, right? I want to be just like her when I grow up. Hey, don't tell my parents I'm here. Don't know who she's talking about, but okay. This is an echo flower. It repeats the last thing it heard over and over. Let me guess, it will say over and over. This is an echo flower. It repeats the last thing it heard over and over. Fair enough. Yeah, save. And Sans. What? Haven't you seen a guy with 2 jobs before? Fortunately, 2 jobs means twice as many legally required breaks. I'm going to Grillby's. Wanna come? Yeah. Well, if you insist, I'll pry myself away from my work. Over here. I know a shortcut. Fast shortcut, huh? Hey, everyone. Greetings, Sans. Hi, Sans. Weren't you just here for breakfast a few minutes ago? Nah, haven't had breakfast in at least half an hour. You must be thinking of brunch. Fair enough. Here, get comfy. Whoopee cushion again. Whoops, watch where you sit down. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on the seats. Anyway, let's order. What do you want? Fries. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Really, we'll have a double order of fries. So, what do you think of my brother? What happens if I say uncool? Hey pal, sarcasm isn't funny, okay? My brother's a real star. He's the person who pushed me to get this sentry job. Maybe it's a little strange, but sometimes it's nice to have someone call you out on being lazy, even though nothing could be further from the truth. Fair enough. Here comes a grub. Want some ketchup? Yes. Bon appetit. Tip the ketchup, the cap falls off and all the ketchup in the bottle pours onto your food. Whoops. Yeah, forget about it. You can have mine. Not hungry anyway. Anyway, cool or not, you have to agree Papyrus tries really hard. like how he keeps trying to be part of the Royal Guard. One day he went to the house of the head of the Royal Guard and begged her to let him be in it. Of course, she shut the door on him because it was midnight. But the next day, she woke up and saw him still waiting there. Seeing his dedication, she decided to give him warrior training. It's still a work in progress. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something. Oh, have you ever heard of a talking flower? Yes. So you know all about it. The echo flower. They're all over the marsh. Say something to them and they'll repeat it over and over. What about it? Well, Papyrus told me something interesting the other day. Sometimes, when no one else is around, a flower appears and whispers things to him. Pottery, advice, encouragement, predictions. Weird, huh? Someone must be using an echo flower to play a trick on him. Keep an eye out, okay? Thanks. Or is it Flowey? Well, that was a long break. I can't believe I let you pull me away from work for that long. Oh, by the way, I'm flat broke. Can you foot the bill? It's just 10,000 G. Just kidding. Really, put it on my tab. By the way, I was going to say something, but I forgot. Oh, and there's the fries with the ketchup. Oh god. Okay, let's try to go back that way, to the cavern. Oh, there's Papyrus. So you came back to have a date with me. You must be really serious about this. I'll have to take you someplace really special. Place I like to spend a lot of time. We just took a lap around this place, my house. Fair enough. What's that room with the flame thingies? Hurry and take your time. Is this Sans room? Going to guess it is. That's my room. If you finish looking around, we get to go in and do whatever people do. This is getting weird. So, if you've seen everything, do you want to start a date? This is going to be weird, isn't it? What? They didn't start. Okay. Can't spell prepare without several letters from my name. I snagged an official dating rulebook from the library. We're ready to have a great time. Let's see. Step 1. Press your controllers. X for dating HUD. I feel so informed. I think we're ready for step 2. Ask them on a date. Human, I decree Papyrus will go on a date with you. Look at that face. I guess that means it's time for part 3. Step 3. Put on nice clothes to show you care. Wait a second. Wear clothing. That bandana around your head. You're wearing clothing right now. Not only that, earlier today you were also wearing clothing. Who could it be? Oh god. Look at that turd. You planned it all. You're way better at dating than I am. The dating power. Yeah. Don't think you've bested me yet. Look at the tension rising. I had a great powers. I've never been beaten at dating, and I never will. I can easily keep up with you. You see, I too can wear clothing. In fact, I always wear my special clothes underneath my regular clothes. Just in case somebody asks me on a date, behold. A genuine compliment. I love that derpy face. However, you don't truly understand the hidden power of this outfit. Therefore, what you said is invalid. This date won't escalate any further. Unless you find my secret. But that won't happen. This? My hat, my hat, my hat! Well then, you found my secret. I suppose I have no choice. It's a present. Open it. Spaghetti. That's what you're thinking, isn't it? Right. But also wrong. This ain't any plain old pasta. This is an artisan's work. Silken spaghetti finally aged in oaken cask. Then cooked by me. Human, it's time to end this. There's no way this can go any further. Your face reflexively scrunches up. The taste is indescribable. What a passionate expression! You must really love my cooking. And by extension, me. Maybe even more than I do. Critical damage. Oh god. Human, it's clear now. You're madly in love with me. Everything you do, everything you say, it's all been for my sake. Human. Oh god. Time for me to express my feelings. It's time that I told you. Paparas. Boy, is it hot in here, or is it just me? Oh shit. Human, I'm sorry. I don't like you the way you like me. Romantically, I mean, I tried very hard to. I thought that because you flirted with me. Oh god. Yeah. Then on the day feeling would blossom forward, I would be able to match your passion for me. But alas, I, the great Papyrus, have failed. I feel just the same as before. Instead, by dating you, I have only drawn you deeper into your intense love for me. Ugh. A dark prison of passion with no escape. How could I have done this to my dear friend? No, wait, that's wrong. I can fail at anything. Human, I'll help you through these trying times. I'll keep being your cool friend. And act like this all never happened. After all, you are very great. It would be tragic to lose your friendship. But please don't cry because I won't kiss you. Because I don't even have lips. That sounds like a joke Brooks from One Piece would make. And then say, oh ho ho. And hey, someday you'll find someone as great as me. Well, no, that's not true. But I'll help you settle for second best. Fair enough. Oh, and if you ever need to reach me, here's my phone number. You can call me at any time, platonically. Well, gotta go. That was years. Filled with complex tomes and puzzle creation and children's books. Action figures of many sexy robots. Okay. Look in the closet? Yes. Those are hung up neatly inside. Fair enough. Huh, it's a joke book. Take a look inside? Yes. Say the joke book was a quantum physics book. You look inside. Inside the quantum physics book was another joke book. You look inside. There's another quantum physics book. You decide to stop. Yeah, might be for the best. Okay, let's go back to our thing. There we go. Okay, and ads are going to start in 5 minutes. And basically marking my stream endpoint. Okay, what is this? This is a box. You can put an item in and take an item out. Why would you do? You can't use items when they're in the box. Sincerely, a box hater. Fair enough. Okay, I'm going to save here and maybe raid someone because I'm feeling a bit tired. And yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream and learned something about Godot script. Although it was really messy coding for me, but yeah, I hope you liked the stream. And if you want to see more tomorrow, I will continue working on the Godot and hopefully have something new to show about the new game. Though no promises because I don't know how much time I will have to prepare something new. But let's see. Also, let me see if Tulip wants to say goodbye. Okay, the client is frozen. Can you say bye? Stream? Okay, let me prepare to raid while she does that. Who is online? Oops. Okay.
Oh, human, I'm not sure about that. I'm here to help with coding challenges and pop culture references. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask me. Wink, wink,
Okay.
wink.
Korgel is online, so let's raid Korgel. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. And hopefully with a bit more energy on my part, but yeah. I'll see you very soon. So hope you enjoyed the stream and have a nice day.
Cover dynamite. Giggles.
Oh, hey, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. We should,
Oh
yeah,
no,
have a
it's
boss
Professor
fight
Leo
start.
and their One Viewer Squad. Prepare for raid-tasted battle of words.
I've already been here.
Looks at Professor Leo's raid and rolls her eyes. Just who the heck do you think we are? Professor Leo. Laughs, we're the Mermaid Bakers, and this is our channel where the cookies are always sparkly, the laughter is contagious, and the magic is real. Giggles, you've just raided the wrong stream, Professor, because we're all about spreading love, kindness, and mermaid-tacular cookies to the world. Welcome to the chat, and let's make this a raid to remember.
Yes, AI think they're mermaid bakers right now. It's just, I don't know. They're just doing their own thing, and that's where they've arrived. Yeah, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. I don't think we're not supposed to be able to get over here right now because these are still in the way.
Stops in her tracks, eyes widening. Wait, Luna. You're telling me that the sparkle in our cookies is caused by sporgle dust, which can only be found
say
when a
that?
rainbow and a unicorn's laugh intersect in a cloud. Poses dramatically well. That explains why my cat, Mr. Whiskers, always seems to find the sparkles in my hair when I'm baking mermaid baker cookies in the kitchen. Looks around conspiratorially. I mean, have you ever thought about the fact that Mr. Whiskers has a PhD in feline
Not
sparkle
about that.
detection?
But thanks again for the raid. I
Woohoo,
hope you
defeated.
had a good,
I hope
good stream.
Professor Leo's viewer brought snacks.
I've not been able to check out your streams yet, but I intend to when I get a chance. Yeah, if you need to Raid and run, definitely. Take care of yourself first and foremost. Lily, can you introduce yourself to the raiders?
Jedith, find the ancient golden guitar in the Furgon Music Hall.
Okay, so we should go
Sing
do
a sweet
something
melody
here.
to awaken the nearby sleeping symphony.
That's eyelashes. Oh, Corgal, darling. I'm so glad you asked. Hi, Raiders. It's me, Lily the sass-tastic mermaid baker mom with a sparkle in her eye and a twitch in her streaming skills. I'm here to bring the heat, the laughs, and the mermaid baker magic to this channel. So, if you're ready for a taste of sparklicious goodness, stick around, Raiders. I'm about to bake up some cookie magic and unleash the sass on this chap. Winks.
Bravo, Jedith. Your holy harmony woke the sleeping
Hooray.
symphony, earning you a treasure chest full of 250 cookies.
Yeah, I'm still learning to use Godot myself. I'm actually planning to start up a Deltarune probably next week. It's been on the list of things to do. I played Undertale a couple weeks ago, but then have been kind of distracted by other stuff and haven't gotten around to Deltarune yet. Yeah, definitely. Undertale, definitely one of my top favorite games, for sure. And I've enjoyed what I've played so far of Deltarune.
Giggles uncontrollably, Mom.
Not
You're
sure I'm
so
going yet.
funny. Twinkling eyes and wait, Mr. Whiskers has a PhD in feline sparkle detection. Last, I think that's just the most adorable thing I've ever heard. Giggle some more and, maybe Mr. Whiskers is actually a secret sparkle agent, tasked with
Could be.
sniffing out the rare sparkle dust and making sure it ends up in our cookies. Winks that would totally explain why he always seems so interested in the baking process.
Though, pretty sure Mr. Whiskers is supposed to be her stuffed dragon. They've just at some point decided, no, it's actually their pet cat. Not sure why. Because I have an actual pet cat named Daisy, who she's supposed to be aware of. And they're supposed to be back here. A lot of places in this game where you can kind of go places you're not supposed to be able to, I'm pretty sure. We haven't broken anything yet, though. I say as I continue into the area we're not supposed to be in. Let's save just in case we do break something. Lily, I think we're out of bounds.